In the landscape of modern Hollywood, few stars command the screen with the intensity and versatility of Charlize Theron.
She's synonymous with powerful, often gritty, performances, particularly her groundbreaking work in action cinema.
Yet, her journey to this apex of stardom is not a tale of privilege, but one forged in the crucible of adversity.
From the harsh realities of rural South Africa, through profound personal tragedy, to the glittering heights of international fame, Theron's path has been defined by an unwavering resilience and a relentless pursuit of self-reinvention. This is the story of how a young woman from humble beginnings became one of Hollywood's most fearless and impactful figures. Charlize Theron's story begins not in the glamour of Los Angeles, but in Benoni, a small, working-class town in South Africa, during the apartheid era. Born in 1975, she spent her formative years on a farm outside the city, a landscape both beautiful and isolating. This upbringing, far removed from the global spotlight, instilled in her a grounded perspective and a deep connection to her roots. Despite the socio-political turmoil surrounding her, young Charlize harbored dreams that stretched far beyond the quiet life of Benoni, cultivating an early passion for ballet and the performing arts, a nascent hint of the star she would become.
The peace of Charlize's childhood was shattered by a profound family tragedy.
At just 15 years old, in 1991, she witnessed her mother, Gerda, shoot and kill her father, Charles Theron, in an act of self-defense. Her father, an alcoholic, had threatened both of them with a gun. This horrific event irrevocably shaped Charlize, instilling a deep understanding of life's fragility and the strength required to overcome immense pain. Her mother's courage in protecting them became a foundational pillar in Charlize's own strength and determination, propelling her forward with an unshakable resolve to build a new life.
Before Hollywood, Charlize Theron pursued a career in ballet, a discipline that demanded immense dedication and physical prowess.
At 16, she won a one-year modeling contract, which opened the door to Milan, Italy, and eventually New York City, where she studied at the Joffrey Ballet School. The rigorous training sharpened her focus and body awareness, skills that would later prove invaluable in her action roles. However, a knee injury prematurely ended her ballet aspirations at 19. This setback, while devastating at the time, ironically cleared the path for an entirely new trajectory, forcing her to confront an uncertain future with characteristic grit. With her ballet dreams dashed, Charlize found herself in Los Angeles, virtually penniless and living in a cheap motel.
A pivotal moment occurred at a bank on Sunset Boulevard.
When the teller refused to cash her out-of-state check, a frustrated Charlize reportedly erupted in a shouting match. Observing the scene was talent manager John Crosby, who was immediately struck by her raw emotion and striking presence.
This chance encounter became her entry point into the notoriously difficult world of acting.
It was a testament to her inherent charisma and determination, even in moments of desperation, that she caught the eye of someone who could change her destiny. After signing with Crosby, Charlize began the arduous journey of auditions, often facing rejection and the steep learning curve of a new craft. Her early roles were varied, from a small part in Children of the Corn 3, Urban Harvest, to more substantial appearances in 2 Days in the Valley and That Thing You Do. These initial experiences, while not instantly catapulting her to stardom, were crucial in honing her acting skills and understanding the demands of the film industry. She learned to navigate the competitive landscape of Hollywood, gradually building a reputation for professionalism and a keen dramatic instinct, paving the way for bigger opportunities. Charlize Theron's breakthrough arrived in 1997 with The Devil's Advocate, starring opposite Keanu Reeves and Al Pacino. Her compelling portrayal of Marion Lomax, a woman tormented by supernatural forces, showcased her dramatic depth and ability to hold her own alongside seasoned veterans. The role garnered significant attention, marking her as a serious talent to watch. This film was a pivotal moment, validating her dedication and opening doors to more prominent roles. It demonstrated her capacity for vulnerability and intensity, proving she was far more than just a beautiful face, and setting the stage for even more complex character work. In 2003, Charlize Theron undertook a role that would redefine her career and challenge every preconceived notion about her.
In Monster, she transformed herself physically and emotionally to portray Aileen Wuornos, a real-life serial killer.
Theron gained 30 pounds, wore prosthetic teeth, and adopted a haunting demeanor, completely disappearing into the character. This fearless commitment to embodying a complex, deeply troubled woman, shunning any semblance of conventional glamour, was a radical departure. It was a move that cemented her status not just as a leading lady, but as an actress willing to take immense risks for her art. Charlize Theron's extraordinary performance in Monster was met with universal critical acclaim and garnered her numerous accolades, including the Academy Award for Best Actress in 2004. This Oscar win was more than just an industry honor, it was a profound validation of her talent, her dedication, and her willingness to push boundaries. It signaled a clear departure from being typecast as merely a beautiful ingenue, establishing her as a serious, versatile actress capable of profound character work. The Oscar became a tangible symbol of her unconventional path, proving that true artistry could emerge from the most challenging of beginnings. Following her Oscar win, the industry expected Charlize to continue on a path of prestige dramas. While she did deliver powerful performances in films like North Country, earning another Oscar nomination, Theron began to seek out new creative territories. She understood the danger of being pigeonholed and felt a growing desire to explore different facets of her capabilities. This period was marked by a deliberate search for roles that would challenge audience perceptions and expand her artistic range beyond the dramatic intensity she had become known for. It was the quiet prelude to a seismic shift in her career trajectory, a pivot towards the unexpected. The pivot was audacious. Charlize Theron, the Oscar-winning dramatic actress, decided to enter the world of action cinema. This wasn't a casual dalliance but a full-fledged commitment to redefine what a female action star could be. She embraced the physical demands, the intricate choreography, and the complex storytelling often found in the genre. This transition was a bold statement, demonstrating her fearlessness in taking on new challenges and her refusal to conform to industry expectations. It was a conscious choice to step out of her comfort zone, proving her versatility in challenging the male-dominated action landscape with her formidable presence. The world truly witnessed Charlize Theron's transformation into an action icon with Mad Max: Fury Road in 2015. As Imperator Furiosa, she delivered a performance of raw power and grit, creating a character that instantly became a feminist icon. Shaving her head and dedicating months to intense physical training, Theron embodied a warrior whose determination and resilience were palpable. Furiosa wasn't just a supporting character, she was the undeniable heart of the film, stealing scenes and redefining what it meant to be a female lead in a blockbuster action franchise. This role was a masterclass in committed acting and cemented her place in action movie history. Following Fury Road, Theron doubled down on her action credentials with Atomic Blonde, 2017, where she starred as Lorraine Broughton, a deadly MI6 agent. This role allowed her to showcase a different kind of action prowess, heavily involved in meticulously choreographed fight sequences. Theron performed many of her own stunts, enduring injuries but refusing to compromise on the authenticity of the action. Her dedication to portraying a believable, brutal fighter elevated the film and solidified her reputation as an actress who could not only hold her own but dominate the action genre. It was a testament to her commitment to embodying fearlessness on screen. Charlize Theron continued to cement her status as a leading action star with The Old Guard, 2020, and its sequel. As Andy, an immortal warrior, she led an ensemble cast, demonstrating her capacity for both visceral action and nuanced character depth. These roles weren't just about physical prowess, they explored themes of mortality, family, and the burden of eternal life, proving that action cinema could also be profoundly resonant. Through these films, Theron not only entertained audiences but also pushed for diverse representation and complex storytelling within the genre, further establishing her as a powerful force both in front of and behind the camera. Charlize Theron's fearless approach to her career extends beyond acting into producing. Recognizing the power of shaping narratives, she established her own production company, Denver and Delilah Productions. This venture has been instrumental in bringing to life many of her recent projects, including Atomic Blonde, The Old Guard, and Bombshell. As a producer, she actively seeks out diverse stories, champions female voices, and creates opportunities for underrepresented talent. This strategic move allows her greater creative control and ensures that her projects align with her values, making her not just a performer, but a true architect of compelling cinematic experiences. Beyond the silver screen, Charlize Theron is a passionate and vocal activist, leveraging her platform for significant social impact. She founded the Charlize Theron Africa Outreach Project, CTAOP, in 2007, dedicated to supporting African youth in the fight against HIV/AIDS. Her advocacy extends to women's rights, LGBTQ+ rights, and environmental causes, consistently speaking out on issues she believes in. This commitment reflects a deep-seated desire to create positive change, rooted in her own experiences and humanitarian outlook. Her work as an activist is a natural extension of the resilience and compassion she cultivated from her early life, making her an inspiration far beyond Hollywood. Charlize Theron consistently defies Hollywood's pervasive ageism and sexism, particularly for women in action roles. She has openly challenged the industry's double standards, proving that female stars can lead blockbuster franchises well into their 40s and beyond. Her powerful characters often subvert traditional gender stereotypes, portraying strength, vulnerability, and complex motivations without relying on male counterparts. Theron's commitment to authentic representation and her refusal to fade into the background as she ages serve as an inspiring blueprint for other actresses, demonstrating that talent and impact are not bound by superficial industry conventions, but by fearless self-belief. From a difficult childhood in South Africa to the pinnacle of Hollywood, Charlize Theron's career is a masterclass in resilience and bold evolution. Her journey is a compelling narrative of overcoming profound tragedy, defying expectations, and fearlessly embracing new challenges. She transitioned from celebrated dramatic actress to an undeniable action icon, not by accident, but by a deliberate choice to take creative control. As a producer, she amplifies crucial voices, and as an activist, she champions global change. Her story isn't just about stardom, it's about the relentless pursuit of purpose and the enduring power of an unbreakable spirit.